Sir, we do not allow red hats on scene. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm Benny Van
Make that disappear.
I don't know what this nigga Blaze Penna in here doing, man.
Make that disappear.
We finna
All right. Action. Everyone ready? Lights.
Podcast.
Let's get it. Let's go. Cue music. Hi! Welcome back! Welcome back! Oh, you got
Skinny.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Oh, you looking stupid on camera already, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Go that way, man.
God damn.
You gonna have to edit, man.
Right.
Hey, crack kills, but not this kind. You understand me?
Yeah, it's chill, nigga.
Your bitch heavy too, but we still left her. You feel me? We still left her. Now, look, you almost broke it. This a chair right here, son.
No, it ain't got no back.
Bitch ain't got no back, but we still hit her from the back.
Same old video.
We still hit her from the back.
Same old video. That's what I see.
Now you gotta go that way, son.
Right, nigga.
You want to still come this way, man. Hey, crack kills, but not this kind, man. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to the podcast of the century, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What's up with you? How you doing?
Can they even hear you, guys?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing what I'm doing, man. You feel me? And it's a beautiful thing, truly. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just had a show. Sunday. Show went good. Happy birthday to Yolanda.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Yolanda. Party was cool. What we talking about today, baby? I want to show your mind because you bring up a lot of interesting subjects.
Well, I guess we can get on. I don't know, man. You tell me, man. What you think? Love, loyalty, dedication, chasing a bag, chasing a bitch, building a business.
Let's talk about the importance of having a team.
Oh, man. I used to be so selfish, stingy, and stubborn when I was young, brother. And I used to think I could do everything alone until I started having 8 things to do. And then I realized that I needed at least 5 people to help me. Once I gave up of being stingy and stubborn, life got a little bit more easy, man. You know what I mean? Got a little bit more easy, man. So that team is important, man. A quarterback got to have somebody to throw the ball to. You feel me? Shaq needed a inbound pass from Kobe, man. So shit, a team is what you need, man. Including a good woman too, man. I see a lot of my young homies, man, they out here chasing all this little coochie and shit, thinking the coochie is the prize and shit, and having a bunch of pussy. Man, I'm telling you, man, as far as on my team, I'd rather have one good woman than 10 bad bitches, man. I'm telling you the truth, brother. What about you, nigga? How you feel about a team, man? Shit.
What they say, there's no I in team. There's no I in team. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that meant when I was young. I used to hear it like when I was in like school and PE and shit like that. They'd be like, all right, guys, remember, there's no I in team. I'm like, well, it is the M-E in team. I'm like, But however, you're right. There is no I in team. So teamwork always got the dream work, and then of course in biblical times, Bible would say two is always better than one. So
Yeah, if you break your leg and you by yourself, it ain't nobody to help you. If you got a team member though, even if your team member is weaker than you, they still shall make you stronger when you are weak. Right. And you just need help though, bro. Like, for example, even getting older in life, if your knee hurt and you need to tie your shoe, you can't reach down, what are you gonna do? You feel me? You're not gonna wear socks, or you're not gonna tie your shoe. What happened if you break your right arm and you need to wipe your ass? That's gonna be an interesting day, don't you think? You can't wipe your ass with your right hand, and you damn sure ain't no lefty. You gonna need somebody to help you, man.
Right. I do agree on that, man. But enough of the small talk. You already know I don't like small talk. No placement. I keep it 50. If you with me.
Keep it 50?
50. I keep it 50.
Look out for album 50 coming from Benny Horns too, man. You feel me? We on 45 right now. But 46, 47, 48, and 49 is on the way. That album 50 is going to be phenomenal. You understand me? Get Rich or Die Trying. Oh, no, that's 50 Cent. My album will be called, you feel me? Die Trying to Get Rich. You feel me? Album 50. Straight baby. Like that.
That's a good name. I like that name. Die Trying to Get Rich.
A play on the 50, though, because it's album 50. You dig? It's a method to the madness. Matter of fact, that Method to My Madness, album 40. Go get that too. You feel me? Streaming, literally, on all platforms right now as we speaking, man. You know what I'm talking
about? Listen. Can you please elaborate? Because I get a lot of people that say, back in the day, ain't never used to be like this. Oh no, y'all generation is just all bad. It ain't, Can you elaborate on the generation, from your generation to our generation? And of course, a lot has changed, and stuff is always changing. As the years go by, things are always getting re-innovated and put into effect. But the main question is, like, what is your viewpoint of this generation compared to your generation growing
up? That's a great question, because when I was a kid and rap music had first came out, LL, Run DMC, my mama, my granddaddy, they never actually heard that type of music before. They never heard rap music. And they was like, what the hell is this? Who are these dudes just yelling over this mic like that? Oh, Mom, you don't understand. This is like the rawest thing. When Eazy came out and Too Short came out, and they was like bitch and killing and shooting people with 12 gauges, because we was young in the streets and not necessarily living that quote unquote exact same life, but kind of glorifying it. They thought we was crazy. But I understood that, because what they grew up on was Johnny Guitar Watson and or Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, the Jacksons and whatnot. So they didn't have nothing to compare to musically to what rap was when I was a kid. Then as I got older, rap music became prevalent. So now grandparents are also rappers and they listen to rap. And then the rap music changed in a sense where it's different than the original rap, even though it is rap music. So I guess the generation just got something different to talk about, in a sense that we didn't live this way back then. We didn't have lean back then. We wasn't necessarily snorting Molly. Shit, we didn't even have Molly and ecstasy when I was a kid. When I got a little growner, ecstasies and Mollies and shit came out. You know, when I was in high school, it was no such thing as ecstasy yet.
Was there such thing as uppers?
Maybe. I mean, but that was pharmaceutical. So, but pharmaceutical, like niggas wasn't popping Vicodins and perks and shit when I was in high school. That was unheard of, bro. You'll get drunk and drink and smoke some brown weed, and maybe it was some uppers or downers or some kind of pharmaceuticals that people pop when they got from the dentist or something. But this generation is totally high on a whole different genre of dope, though. So that's the difference in the music. Pac said it a long time ago how niggas is drunk and high when they listening to my music. So I'm drunk and high when I'm making it. You feel me? So if I'm making music when I'm drunk and high, a drunk and high motherfucker can vibe to it.
Yeah.
But if I'm off a Percocet, ain't nobody gonna vibe to it unless they off a Percocet.
Yeah.
And what's happening is the older people, we not really on the same drugs that the youngsters is on. So when the youngsters is spitting this hella high ass music, we can't necessarily vibe to it unless we in the same groove as them. So I think the drugs change the generations.
Definitely. Would you say that? Well,
weed for sure different. I mean,
that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, because back then we was smoking $10 lids, brown weed, Cali Gold, and this was my daddy and them. Honestly though, Chronic did come out like in the 90s, 89, 90, when I was out of high school, but it wasn't as potent as the weed is now. I know a lot of OGs who be like, man, bro, I don't want this. What's that? Platinum cookies, gelatos and all that. They don't want none of that. That shit 28% THC. These niggas say, bro, what's up with some regular old school green?
Chronic.
Yeah, some regular Gorilla Glue or some old, Mountain Man or something. Like, niggas don't even want this old, because you be stuck, nigga. That should be having OGs high as shit, man.
Hey, so look, we both artists, man. So I just want to know a older opinion aspect. So as an artist yourself, if you have any, do you have any who's like in this generation? Who are you drawn to? Like who are like, oh, it's not my favorite artist, but if you have a favorite artist, who's your favorite artist? Or who are you drawn to? Like, yeah, I'll listen to him.
Well, I think saying a favorite artist would be, it would come with me having familiarity, if I said that right, with an artist, familiarity. And I'm definitely familiar with you and your music. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of my guy, Bambito Watson. I'm a big fan of Nick Treble. These are all upcoming artists, that I work with all the time. And, I keep everything in-house, and that's just what I listen to. If it was an industry cat or anything of that nature, the music all sound good, but vibing on a intellectual, man, I ain't gonna lie, I still like old school Short Dog. I still like E40. These cats is still putting down. I like Jay-Z a little bit for his longevity. I can't really say that I like a lot of youngsters, or I hadn't really heard one that, other than y'all young cats, who around me every day. I can't say that I heard too many young people that really inspire me. They make good music though, but they don't really have a lot of message, because even a negative message is okay, but it's all in the delivery and the way. So. And I don't listen to a lot of people, so I'm still attracted to the old heads.
All right. Definitely agree on that. So, well, anything you want to elaborate on? I'm trying to recollect. I've been drinking and I've been ran out.
Well, I mean, I guess that's cool for podcast 1. Simply the best. Yes, there me. Benny Orange, Blaze Penna, Bambito Watson in the background. Yes, there me.
I know it came to me. But shout out to Bamboo. One last question. How do you feel about the artists that get signed nowadays? You know, some people they say it's like T-Pain once said, "Oh man, that guy he sucks. How did he get on?" And not on pertaining to the whole, because I know you've seen it too, not pertaining to the whole thing, but like, how do you feel as in, because you got your own team, and 45 albums is pretty impressive, and going on 50, one would only imagine like, okay, well, he's not like he should have been on, but like he's obviously up next, or he's like, he definitely has a higher chance of getting discovered. How do you feel about the ones that are just weak, and even and like when I say weak, I mean like they're horrible. I'm not gonna say names because I'll cause a lot of controversy, because we simply the best and we get a lot of attention. So but the ones that just don't got it, like when you hear it and you like, he sound like he shouldn't be doing music. Like I mean, who's the judge? But they get signed, as opposed to like a person's actually putting in work. Like a label says, we're gonna sign him, and your music is trash. However, at the same token, we're gonna give you an assignment. You got to complete 20 albums.
Well,
and to you as a person, if they would have gave you that, the same deal, 20, I get it done in like a couple of months. Again,
right. I
as
did
opposed,
it double time. But what they say now, quantity beats quality nowadays. You feel me? Me being an engineer, I hear a lot of different artists, and I only drop all these albums because I live at the studio. I'm there all day, and music is just my passion. I don't really have a thirst to be a MC or a rapper mainstream. I just get off my chest what it is. And that's why anybody who rap around me or come to the studio, I don't really hold an opinion like, oh, he's sorry or he bootsy, because everybody deserves a 16 in this world. Everybody deserves the opportunity to get off their emotion. If they know how to say it in a proper way, then sometimes it's better, because a cat could spit the same verse with a different voice and it sound twice as better. I remember when I was younger, man, and I had started ghostwriting for a couple cats, and like my hater crowd would tell me that, man, he sound better spitting your rap than you say. I'm like, well, how am I weak but he raw and he's saying my words though? You feel me? Was it because his voice was better? Was it because his delivery was better? So all of these things kind of equating to what I consider a dope artist, because you could be saying a bunch of bullshit in a player way and it sounds immaculate, and you can make a great song with a great voice and shitty lyrics. And the same thing can apply in reverse, where you could have the dopest analogies and metaphors in history, but your voice sound like, Grimace or something, you know what I mean? And therefore your metaphors now are not metaphoric. So I definitely believe, and if you get signed, man, more power to you. You know what I mean? And the image mean a lot too in this industry. If you holding the image with the gold chains and the diamonds, and you might got a record for popping a pistol, and that's what you talking about, or you got a pimping charge and you talking about pimping or whatever. Some of that shit make you popular. And then with the streams and the fake streams and all of the different things people doing to make themselves appear to be popular, popularity sells and always have. You know what I mean? So I mean,
I don't want to be so much of too of a short stream, because as I'm listening to you, you are bringing up certain things. How do you feel about like rappers or artists, or wearing fake jewelry? Like how do you feel about just fake jewelry in general?
Well, like I said, man, I got a whole song called "Fake It Till You Make It," man. You feel me? If you look like a million, you got more action at attracting a million. I wouldn't per se wear the fake jewelry or whatever. I would rather have a small real chain than a big fake chain. But that's just me. You feel me? If you can rock it and pull it off, then more power to you, man. Shit, buy what you can afford. And you know, a wise man once told me, man, preach it into reality. You feel me? So wear the fake shit right quick and then replace them and let that be your goal. You feel me? If that's what you gonna do. But I mean, if that shit turning your fingers green and whatnot, man, you know that I don't know how cool that is, man. You know, you tried to chill with a little honey or something, man. You feel me? And you go to grab a hand, man, and you rub some green on a goblin, man. You know what you gonna do there, man. You feel me?
Hey man, it says chlorophyll.
Tell us chlorophyll, huh? Hey, for y'all don't know, man, y'all gotta have some chlorophyll shots, man. Hey, chlorophyll up, man. I'm telling you, man, that shit is better than alcohol, man. Chlorophyll, man. Do the drill, man.
Chlorophyll.
Shameless plug. We looking for ambassador. Still be endorsement deal from chlorophyll, man. Endorsement deal from chlorophyll. You feel me? You know the drill.
Hey, you know the deal, man. All organic, in case people were wondering, chlorophyll, organic.
Right, organic, man.
Organic.
Clean
man.
Your system, man. Shit.
You know, in case people say, oh, I looked it up, Hey, man.
Take you a shot of that sea moss and a shot of that chlorophyll. I'm telling you, man, let's go keep it real, man. Than a $100 bill. Them $100 bills he be having. That boy be having stacks of them too, like that.
Hey, man, I don't know.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How do you feel about the rappers who be having fake money in their videos and bitches that they pay for in their videos and lease cars? Is that okay just for the look of the video, or should they only put in their video what's really real? They be having guns and shit in their videos and shit. Do you think that that's cool in a part of hip hop today? Is just so natural to do that, or should people really only record or show real life or better storylines or something?
Man, good question. I feel like, look, however way you trying to get your image up, then, you know, hey, by all means, whatever floats your boat, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge the next man for the come up. Because, of course, you know, the term fake it till you make it has been around for years. And a lot of people has always took that literal for centuries. So how do I feel? I'm going to say two parts. I'm going to say a part on the money and then a part on the guns. It's kind of two opinions, so it's too deep. So I actually know a lot of people that use prop money in their videos. And when it comes down to it, it's entertainment. And if you ask some real celebrities, hey man, will you use I'm pretty sure they would use, like, you know, the real money in the video. But I mean, if you can make it look like, what if they use their own money and made it look like they got more of it with the like a kind of mixture? So, you know, it could go both ways. It can go both ways. So I'm not gonna knock the next man hustle, especially when he's grinding trying to get it, and society has already shown him every video that he's seeing is the same thing. It's money. It's
so that revert back to the shit that T-Pain was talking about earlier that we was watching, how just be you, like, because everybody else is doing it, and who in the hell would have 10 bands in real money and then add 10 bands of fake money? That's even worse to me, in my opinion, because nigga, that means you only got 10 bands. Not saying that that's not a good amount of money to have.
Yeah.
But nigga, you adding a fake 10 band, that let us know your whole worth. You feel me? Nigga, you worth 10 bands, and that's great. You feel me? To an average motherfucker, 10 bands is some good money, man. But it's no way if I'm only worth 10 bands that I'm pulling out 10 bands.
Now, don't get me wrong, because I don't want people to get misconceptions. I don't say, so are you saying that it's okay to I'm not saying it's okay to use proper. I'm not saying that it's not okay. I'm just saying, hey, whatever you do, if you want to do that, then do it. Like I'm like, if that's you, do you. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah. Well, if they do it, then you do, like, each everybody is their own energy.
Whatever floats your boat.
Exactly, whatever floats your
Do
boat.
what you do, and if that's what you think is cool, then it's cool. If it's cool to you, it's cool to the school.
It's cool to the school. And then in actuality, I mean, we could reach like.
I wouldn't even floss money in no video anyway, because I see so many niggas with the phone thing with the money, like, and then the fan on the arm. That's like, I'm gonna pull out $8 and show you I'm buying $1 beer. You understand me? $1 Black and Mild and $1 Swisher, man. I got $8 in my pocket, man. I'm trying to go home with $5, man. You feel me? That's it, man. I don't want no big loads of money around me, on me and shit. I got a card for that. You feel me? Take the card, nigga. I'm cutting that off. You feel me? Immediately you take that. Nigga see you with 10 bands, 100 bands on you, bro. Suckers be looking and shit, bro. They be scoping out niggas and shit, man. They gotta be careful. Nigga rob you for fake money, man. Nigga got 100 bands of fake money in his video shoot, and he live on Instagram. Before you know it, the suckers pulling up on you at your location with a gun to your head for 100,000 of fake money and might take your life. Cause the average nigga gonna have an ego and ain't even gonna give up the play money. A nigga gonna treat the play money like it's real. And then they get his life took, like, nigga ain't gonna take nothing from me, nigga. Nigga ain't gonna take that $18, $10,000 from you, nigga. Man, you can have this fake ass money, nigga, and laugh at a nigga. Nigga pop you cause it's fake now. You feel me? So that fake shit, nigga take your chain, and then your chain fake when he take it to the pawn shop. Nigga come back and kill you for robbing you for a fake chain. Come back and get you again.
Definitely.
But in the words of my nigga Plies, man, he said, I'd rather be the nigga everybody wanted to rob than the nigga everybody saw starve, man. You feel me? So shit, I guess I'd rather you rob me than you see me starving, man. You feel me?
Are you familiar with alcohol awareness?
I am.
Are you familiar with DARE?
Yeah.
How do you what's your opinion about because you brought up a good point, well, if flying guns, and in my head I was like, well, what if it's fake guns, and then it's like it's still not the point because it's still portrayed as a real gun. Well, how do you portray using alcohol and half naked females in videos?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man. I mean, so.
But you just said, but I am rebutting. You trying to give, hey, it's a lot of culture, and they're not giving off a right message right now.
But that's the same culture that been the culture, though. Even jewelry and even money has been the culture of hip hop forever, though. So it's understandable. It's just that because LL Cool J, for example, Run DMC had bitches and big chains and Adidas sweatsuits and money and mansions and things of that nature. But it's that shit been going on is since the 80s, bro. Like, I guess it's no new way to play the old game. So the game just constantly repeats itself as trends do, as high top fades are now back in style, as Converse and Reeboks or whatever. Jordan 1s are the most popular shoe, and Jordan 1s were the first fucking Jordan. You know what I mean? So everything kind of regurgitates itself. But the thing with hip hop music is that some people made culture changes. People like Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean, and Fugees and them. Wu-Tang was definitely different, and I don't even like them East Coast niggas. But
what?
Not per se. I mean, I like them. I love them, but I'm not a fan of the music hella much. But they were so different and eclectic, and they had a whole different sound. You know what I mean? It's just strange. But big booty bitches and jewelry and money has always been prevalent, and it probably always will be. But I just look for the person to be different. That's why I don't really shoot a lot of videos. I got a few, but at the end of the day, I just want to dare to be different, and I don't really got the budget to shoot the video that I exactly want. You know what I mean? I want to I want my video to tell the exact story, line for line, everything I'm saying. I want the video to depict it word for word exactly. No guns, no bitches, unless I'm talking about guns and bitches, which I wouldn't shoot a video for that, you know. But I got love songs and shit where I really want to go and Jacob the jeweler or Cartier and really buy the Cartier ring in which I'm speaking of and really buy it and get footage of a real purchase of that versus it being staged and, hey, Cartier, can I just borrow your store for, 5 minutes? No, I really want you to get footage of me actually doing it. So, it's just a culture shock, man. But I'm in the game, man. You know what I mean? And I love music, and I love every artist, and every artist got an opportunity to spit a verse, man. And we definitely got something good going over here at Simply the Best.
I'm in the jack, make more realistic, look at so off the top of my head, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I've been a part of Simply the Best for about 3-4 years. It was funny how we connected, because the backstory, like, nobody really knows the backstory. It's funny how we connected. I was actually a janitor at one of the places right next door of the people that we were affiliated with. And Bam, behind the scenes, not really a camera person behind the scenes, but look and talk is cheap. That's him. Bam, he was like, yo man, it's a studio, da 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 da. I thought it was a Mexican store, straight up. I was like, you talking about a Mexican store? Like, because the way it said, it was a Mexican church, like 2 doors down, and they was like there religiously, like on them days. So I'm like, okay, they got a church and a clothing store. He's like, nah, bro, it's a studio. I'm like, okay, cool. Boom, we go. I link up with Benny, telling my backstory, and no cap, I was like between homeless shelters then, so I was still trying to get my life together. So it's like, yeah, look for a hook, you favor for a favor, no problem. Help you, help me. Ever since I did the hook, and we did the videos, and then we just like bonded more. It was really the music, because you can tell if it's legit by the music. The music was just genuine, and you can look it up. If it's good music, it's good music. It's genuine, and any artist can know this. If you in the studio and you vibing with a producer or whoever you vibing with, and you like, man, this is it. I'm feeling it, man. This is the one right here, and you like you feel me? You feeling it like that's how you know it's real. It's genuine. So that's how I knew it was gonna be like a prosperous relationship, man, and I personally like to say it's amazing from seeing everything grow, like everything how it is, like the store how it is now, to how it used to be, like we have a couple videos, but like he still had the the clothes and pressing them and going to that to the actual store. It's just a blessing, man. And then rocking with a genuine team, it really make you wanna, it make you wanna go hard, because you got that support, and they on the same level that you on. So I'm rocking with Simply the Best, straight up, man. You ever in Vegas? Stop by the store. 3820.
Yeah, something like that. Give us a call, and we'll get you here. But what I can say too is that it definitely been our pleasure working with this young man. He became family from the beginning, and we still got a lot of work to do. We come a long way, but we still got so far to go. The journey of 1,000,000 miles start with one. We at about 200 miles. We still got 800,000, whatever the math is. Y'all nerds, you can figure that out. We still got a lot of miles to go, but we definitely have put a dent in our journey, though. Independent label, streaming company, digital distribution, whatever it is you need, musically, mix master, Jordan's clothes, everything. You feel me? You can definitely tap in with him at Blaze Penna. Tap in with me at Benny Vandross or Simply the Best Studios. Tap in at Bambito Watson. You feel me? We all around like gum on the ground, man. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate you taking this time out, listening to this jargon and our propaganda. You feel me? This boy, the truth, right here though. Check out his music, Blaze Penna. You feel me? Check out Benny Owens. Check out Bambito Watson. Check out Nick Treble. You feel me?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
We in there like swimwear, man. Real shit.
In there. Thanks for joining. Episode 1. We gonna be back. I'm gonna drop the next episode. Give me a week. I'm trying to get a guest appearance. So give me a week. I got you. Next episode coming. Thanks for joining. Simply the best. You already know what it is.
Holla at your people, man.
Simply the best. After the first date, it's too late. I'm on your lease now. Messing up your section 8 feet up on